Well, hi there, Trey. I'm sending this from my little cabin in the mountains. And your message brought back such great memories for me, especially of Dixie Carter. You asked about Dixie Carter. I'll get to Caroline in the City, which changed my life. And I'll get to Bette, which was fun. And I'll get to Fired Up, which was a blast and made me realize how perfect a life we had to do sitcoms because the schedule's so great. But I want to start with Dixie because on a holiday like this, I think about how dedicated she was to her family and how I felt like family with her. She's from Tennessee. My mom's from Tennessee. And we felt like family from the get-go. But the first time that I ever saw her in person, she was singing at the Carlisle Hotel doing her club act. And she came through that the back of the club, the supper club room, and we didn't realize it was her. We just heard a trumpet playing, actually a cornet, and we turned our heads, everybody, and there she was in a black gown, walking through the crowd, playing that cornet, a song called Cornet Man. And she slithered up on the piano once she got to the stage with a black dress that was slit up to her mid-thigh and her beautiful legs. And she cocked her head back and laughed out loud and let us all know that Dixie Carter, one of the most elegant women in the world, never took herself too seriously. And that's what I learned from her. Because I end up playing a lot of elegant characters. You know, all those characters that you mentioned in all of those shows had this elegance, this sort of elevated. But I, like Dixie, am a girl from my home place. So I like my little cabin in the woods as much as I like the fancy things. And Dixie had fancy things, and she told me where she got them, the beautiful antique store called Villa Melrose. And she said, when you're ready to build your home with nice, lovely things, I'll take you to see Bill Gordine. And she passed before that happened. But I met Bill Gordine randomly in my neighborhood and admired his home, started chatting. He said who his name was. I couldn't believe it was Bill Gordine. I was finally meeting him, and I said, Dixie Carter told me all about you. This is the first time we met. He said, come inside. And we spent 2 hours with him, my husband and I. And now we are like family. So Dixie has left me a family. And I love her girls, and I don't see them enough. So back to the other questions. Bette was a blast. It was short for me. I was really only in one day, but I remember wearing an incredibly beautiful gown. And I should look that up because I'd love to see that gown again. Maybe figure out who made that gown. And then Caroline in the City changed my life because it employed all of my musical theater skills, which NYPD Blue at the time was not. I started in television in a format that didn't use all my prior skills. And, oh, look, there's a honeybee buzzing around us. Wow, around the phone. What's it doing out this time of year? A honeybee. Can you see that bee? Well, anyway, I can see it. I'm happy that it's still healthy and alive. And it used all my skills. I got to work with Jimmy Burrows, who is the best in the business. And we had a great rapport, and he could see that I could do anything that he asked me to do. Any comic impulse I was able, with my musical theater dance skills and rhythm skills, able to do. And then all the networks wanted to give me a sitcom, and I chose Fired Up. And we did 24 episodes, which was back then a season, but it straddled 2 seasons. So I felt like I got a really great lifestyle during that time, and I miss that. It's a great lifestyle. The hours are just so different, and you have weeks off here and there that allow you to do other things, like travel and go see your family. So that's my story, and I appreciate you asking all the questions, and I hope that you stay tuned, and maybe they'll make more sitcoms now. And if so, I will be there. But I like it with a live audience. Now, like on the ranch, I'm on the ranch, not so much of a live audience. They mix it. But I really do love an audience, so I'm always doing a play. Keep your eyes out for when I'm singing and dancing again, well, on stage. All right, thank you, Trey. I hope you have a great holiday season.